What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray Ray, what up Spitz, 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the Sauceline if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink, what up Tenny, what up Ray Ray, what up Spitz, 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the Sauceline if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side.
All right.
It's the sauce, ho. You know.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to Sauce Sports, the freshest flavor in H-Town sports. I know you like Honcho. You're not on the. I know I ain't on the fucking screen. I just wanted to take a minute to shout out to the round table. Shout out to Wink. Shout out to Ray Ray, Spitz Hector 10 Man, D Davis aka Swisher Man. Shout out to the Wise Man. Shout out to Sauce Nation. Because I'm gonna be honest, without y'all, there is no Sauce Sports, there is no original round table. I'm gonna be honest, Sauce Nation on the cool. I want to take a minute to appreciate each and every one of y'all. Because we talk about, in the sauce we said this, in the sauce we said that. But honestly, if no one was paying attention, I don't think it would have no impact. And we talk about how this culture's changed so much over the last couple of years. I believe it's because they listen to the people. And the only place that you could really listen to the people was in the sauce. The radio was too corporate. You see the radio, they trying to be edgy now. The only way you were really getting the voice of the people was the sauce line. Right? That was the only place where you were allowed to really, truly vent how you felt in this city when it came to the Texans. So I want to say shout out to Sauce Nation, every motherfucking fresh ingredient, because each and every one of you is a part of this Texans turnaround. Each and every one of y'all are the reason, right? Unless you just like a new so-called Texans fan, you ain't do shit. But each and every one of y'all, man. Each and every one of y'all are why this is what it is now. So give yourself a pat on the back because you did it. Give yourself a pat on the back because you riding through these waves, these ups and downs that the Texans have had for so long, right? And sometimes it wasn't no pretty. Sometimes we didn't see the hope. We didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. We thought it was going to be perpetual trash. We thought that we peaked maybe at one point in time. And then here and there, it would be little speckles of hope, you know. You see a little bit of light shining through. And kind of at this point today, I just appreciate how far the Texans have come. I mean, it's a complete 180. You know, people say it's a complete 360. You just turned around and went back to the same fucking spot you were at. Complete 180 of what many people believe this franchise was when the Sauce started. And so I just want to say shout out to Sauce Nation because I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys and ladies and whomever else, right? So let's get it started. I'm trying to find my favorite pen. Well, my favorite type of pen. All right, cool. Good game. And let's have a conversation, man. So we had some people in the chat yesterday, right? We had, hey, appreciate the super saucy super chat love. Shout out to Wolverine Apex. Stefan Diggs has been known for diva tendencies, but I think he just wanted out of Buffalo. Correct. Who has ever said, let's go to Buffalo? We're going to go to Buffalo and win this thing. Shout out to Sauce Nation. Let's go ahead and get a Sauce Nation roll call. Go ahead and drop where you at in the chat. Let me make sure the cam is on. Cool. I think I figured out why this shit was looking so weird yesterday. I think it reset a lot of my things. So we should be able to clean some of this up real quick. And again, shout out to y'all, Sauce Nation, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So this is what I've been hearing. Like the only knock, right? The only knock I've been hearing on this is that Stefon Diggs is a diva. And while y'all are dropping that super saucy Sauce Nation roll call, while y'all dropping that drip, you know we do a thing around the sauce. We call it a quick poll, right? Because I don't even want to put the poll up. We use 0s and 1. We're binary around here. And I want you to know 0 is always no, 1 is always yes. Or if the question is more of a negative or a positive, I do the same thing in the den. Do you believe that Stefon Diggs is a diva? 0 for no, 1 for yes. Make sure that you are live, because sometimes people will catch the lives or jump in and it'll be a little bit behind. So make sure if you're watching on the live, make sure that little red dot near the word live is lit. Den folk, I know we just did a den earlier, and I kind of did a little bit later than I intended to. I will let you know we may be tentative on the second den this evening. I know I owe y'all some, so my apologies. But it's a more than likely, but a tentative more than likely, okay? So while we get this party started, y'all know what we do over here, right? Because the sauce is not it's not a stream, I guess. All right, I guess you could say it's a stream or whatever you want to, if you want to call it that. Actually, do this. But I feel like it's a meeting. It's like our meeting of the day, even though I don't show up every day. I got a video for y'all. I fucking need to work on it. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow, right? Okay. That's a great idea. Shout out to the key bump, key man. We need to do that. I think that's a good idea. I think it's a great idea. So see Jabari in the building, J-Mac, Eastside, Jeff, Worthy. Let's see. Jared King. Chopper Slim, what's the motherfucking deal? J-Mail, what's the motherfucking deal? Robbie, Justin. Let me see. Texan Swarm, what's the motherfucking deal? Christopher, hey man, look. I know, y'all gonna say, honcho, you always want to take credit for everything. You Sauce invented the game of football. We know. I see y'all running with that 713 thing. Come on now. Up until Tank got hurt, y'all know that was like the talking point every stream was the 713. And I know, Wards is no dig. Absolutely not. But Wards is one of the more vocal leaders, one of the more vocal players on that defense. So I know the 713 thing is new to some of y'all. It's cool now to some of y'all. But we've been on the 713 kick since last year here in the Sauce Nation. But hey, catching waves, cool. We can call it the offensive 713 now. I can't take credit for that. Christopher Barbosa, what's the motherfucking deal? Elijah, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. JPJ, Wolverine, Wave Face, Master Race. Let me see. SWAT in the building already. Albany, New York in the building. Trinity Guards in the building. Already. Sauce Queens and everything in between already. Let me see. Southside and Memphis at the moment. They say them niggas in Memphis be tripping, boy. Shout out to Justin. Excuse me, Ruben. Let me see. Bennett, what's the motherfucking deal? Toro love the post you shared on Facebook earlier already. Let me see. DQ. Let's see. Richard Cruz, what's the motherfucking deal? You say you started to sound like a cowboy. Oh, he did. He got him. Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't hear about no money. I heard the number, but I ain't hear about no money. I heard about it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the whole diva thing. Like we're gonna dig in on the diva statement, right? Because again, what did I tell y'all? Who remembers what I said Nick was doing yesterday? We were already giving Nick credit, right? When we think we know what Nick is on, when we believe we know what Nick Caserio is doing, we have no idea. We have no idea, right? Because Nick is ahead of the game. Remember I told you that more than likely Nick is doing some due diligence and doing some research. So y'all be wanting Nick to just tell y'all everything. See, that's what happened with the last regime. It was too many leaks in the fucking shit, and the radios put shit out there, and we kept getting fucked over. Shout out to Bunny. Welcome to Sauce Nation. Spitz, what's the motherfucking deal? Wayne, what's the motherfucking deal? When we keep thinking, shout out to Corpus Christi, when we keep thinking that we have any earthly idea what Nick is doing, Nick is already 2 moves in. See, we're just now hearing about the dig. Nick already made his draft pick, right? TD, what's the motherfucking deal? Nick already made the draft pick. We don't even know it. We just gotta wait. Like, Nick is moving so far ahead. It's crazy because we sitting there thinking, okay, well, Diggs, they got to eat that. Shit, it's a rental. It's a rental. So Nick did his due diligence, took his time, make sure he mapped everything out, had to make sure, you know what I'm saying, Fofo in the middle with a Big Teddy, had to make sure, we cool with go ahead and canceling the rest of that contract, we're going to go ahead for that. It's a rental, right? A prove-it deal, if you will. So, if things work out well, excellent. Maybe we stick around. If it doesn't, adios, amigo. We ain't fucking tripping. So, that even goes further into what I was saying yesterday about when someone mentioned if Diggs was a diva, right? And, again, you got a gangster in CJ. You think he gonna let somebody come up in his house? This is his house, right? He didn't lay the foundation, paying the taxes in this bitch already. This is his house. So you believe that he's going to let this dude come in here and mess with the Texans, as much as we've complained about too many character guys and things like that ahead up in the past, I don't believe this current team, and I don't think it's a bunch of choir boys in there, right? I don't think they're all choir boys. I don't think they're all goody two-shoes. But I believe this team has a solid enough foundation, especially in that receiving core, right? To where, whether he's a veteran or not, whatever, that he's going to come in and mess up this culture. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right? It's not going to happen. So the thing about it is, it's like, it's at a point where, oh, my fault, y'all. I wasn't properly prepared. we still on that Bills path. So what it is that you got a lot of Bills fan. Honestly, I believe they're saying this because they're coping, right? Because they're coping. You saw, I want to say, was it the GM was talking about? Well, I don't think he had any Pro Bowls before he got here. I don't think this is cope, my boy. This is cope, and it's okay. It's okay. We've been there, right? We had to cope. We've definitely had to deal with it, right? Sauce Antonio. All right, San Antonio in the building. We fucking with it. We ain't gonna talk about the NBA. Y'all niggas on some other shit. Wimbies. But as long as we talking Texas, South Antonio, I'm with that. Shout out to San Antonio in the house. So a couple of amazing things are going to happen real soon. One, well, not amazing, because what you're about to see, and again, I'm saying this though. I'm gonna say this. This also kind of makes me believe that maybe, just maybe, Diggs wasn't the number one idea that they wanted to go with. I have my thoughts on that. I'll kind of get into that a little bit more, but it doesn't matter. He's here now. He's looking like he's bought in, and I like that. So a lot of people are concerned what's going to happen with Nico. I think, and after kind of sitting on it, I believe this is going to benefit Nico, right? Because Nico's due for a check. Byron, what's the motherfucking deal? G-Town in the building, Galveston in the building already. This is going to be a benefit for everybody involved, right? And it's going to be a pleasure to see what this Texans offense is going to do. But what this means as a whole, though, for Houston. Oh, and I saw that Tuesday, they're having not this Tuesday, Tuesday the 23rd. They're having I see, it might be the same day Currency's supposed to be coming to concert. I don't know. I do want to go to that Currency concert. They're supposed to be having the jersey reveal, right? They're supposed to be doing that. Might be something to entertain going to. Kind of interested. Kind of definitely debating doing that. But what's going to happen now, y'all, is something that you have to be aware of, right? You have to be aware of. And that's the thing, though. I don't know how that works. I don't know. Because I know you have to be at a certain place a certain amount of time. And I know that it said that because he left the Bills or whatever, they don't get a compensatory pick because Nick knocked. Nick is an evil man, right? Sauceline will be open in a minute. Nick is an evil man. Nick is an evil man, okay? Dre, what's the motherfucking deal? Rashad, what's the motherfucking deal? Nigga's an evil man. Gonna knock him out of the opportunity to get the what you mean? Who the hell is Nick? Nicky Scissors? You don't know who Nick is? Interesting. Because I'm questioning what you have to say that's so important. No, you ain't got to talk. What you mean then? What you mean? How you don't know that? Yeah, Dre, we had an interesting conversation about rap in the sauce today, and you weren't there to partake. But again, so what's going to happen now? What's going to happen now is going to be a situation where you're going to have a lot of incoming new Texans fans. So you saw a little bit of it when Deshaun came, right? You saw a little bit. You saw a lot of Clemson fans. You saw a little bit of it when Deshaun came. But now, because of all of the names, it's one thing to be like a quarterback fan, right? But now what you're going to have a bunch of guys who used to be able to, you're going to have a lot of ex-Cowboys fans. Trill. A lot of ex-Cowboys fans coming in and then claiming they down with the Texans. You know, I really haven't liked the Cowboys in the last 5 or 6 years. I just had the Dak jersey. I didn't want it to get old. But here's my thing, and I don't even believe the diva shit. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't believe the diva shit. The man is a competitor, right? The man is a competitor, and if your frustrations are justifiable, you know, does that make you a diva? Does that really make you a diva? So that's what I'm saying. Like, the options are so, like, Nick doesn't ever put himself in a corner. He never pigeonholes himself. Even with these moves, even with these picks. I got to figure out why this side is doing so much more. Let me go to studio mode. That might be the case. Let me figure it out. Let's see, when I do it like this, it looks like it's moving smoother. Anyway, oh, I know what it is. I know what it possibly is. But yeah, so like I say, Nick is like I say, he's playing quantum physics space chess, right? right? One, quantum physics, you know. There's a lot of ways you ever heard of quantum computing and how that's so much more powerful than your regular computing? We're talking about bending time and space type shit. Next Star Trek, The Next Generation type shit. I'm just saying, shit, I ain't never watched none of the fucking, I've never watched none of the fucking Star Treks, right? Should we welcome them? No, like, here's the thing, bro. Y'all realize what, over the last 4 years or so, like, we've gone through like 4 head coaches. Think about it. What was that? 20. You know my memory's bad. I can't remember what I did yesterday. We got to think about, what was the last? Bill, Romeo. I forgot we had David Culley. You had Lovey, and then you had you got Miko. If you telling me you a Texans fan and you ain't been down through at least 3 head coaches, right? We've had interims and multiples in that time span. You telling me you haven't been down through at least 3 head coaches? I don't want to talk Texans fan with you. Right. Diggs wearing number 1. I'm with that. I heard somebody said he paid $100K. Yeah, Rashad just saying stuff. Rashad just having a whole whatever he got going on, right? So all I'm saying is, they're gonna dial out the 713. It'll be a throwback to fucking Dale. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. Here's the thing. The whole culture is shifted. Motherfuckers who hate the Astros, they got tired of hating the Astros because the motherfuckers still been good through all these allegations and all that. And they started the season off great. We're going to talk about that. They're going to be all right. Jordan back where he's supposed to be. You talk about people who shitted on the Rockets. People call Jalen Green, he didn't have talent. They called him gay. They called him all kind of names. I may agree with some of that, but you know, niggas out there painting nails. This is a different generation. I don't know. But anyway, all I'm saying is, it is a great time to be a Houston fan. Period. Right? The Houston fan. Period. Now, I'll give you a second because I'm over here I'm trying to clean this stuff in the background for whatever. I'm just making shit go slow. So I'm trying to see if that's the problem. So this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to open up the line here in a minute. Right? Because, like I said, like I told y'all, Sauce Nation, y'all are the reason that we are here what we are. That the Texans are what they are at this point. It's something I want to tell. We're going to wait. We're going to wait until after the draft. I got something special we're going to do here in the sauce, so we can kind of put our stamp on something, right? It's going to be a group project. So, like, when the draft is over, we're going to have a stream. Oh, it's going to be a special stream. Give me just a second. I'm trying to close all this shit. There we go. And I wonder if that's because it might be opening these other things. And I promise that this stream that we have is going to we're going to put our stamp on the city for real. So you got to make sure that y'all are there for it. Now, pardon me. I'm just trying to. Excuse me. Let's do this. All right, cool. And blah. All right. Still chopping up. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this shit. It's got me. I'm screwed and chopped. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this nigga make 1-year deals out of contracts. Like, this motherfucker, bro. Like, I need to say, this motherfucker fucking Nick is just, again, on another level. on another fucking level. All right, so let's take some calls. Shout out to Jerry Key. He's done something special, right? We're gonna have something coming for you. I was trying to tweak it before the thing started. And I didn't have enough time. Shout out to Black Vegeta. Say Diggs a Texan and ride. Bro, exactly. Like, here's the thing, though. This is what we do. This is the problem that we have. We bring in a talent. We bring in fucking talent. Like, which is what the Texans don't. Instead of us being happy, right? Instead of us saying, all right, cool, you still got motherfuckers who are saying, but he did this with this completely different organization. If you know, how many of you would have wanted back in the day, wanted Terrell Owens on your team? Now, I'm not saying that Stefan Diggs is Terrell Owens. Right? Not saying that. Right? Oh, Shannon, you were Bills and the Texans. Oh, damn. Shout out to Shannon Washington. But sometimes you'll take the little frustrations that may or may not occur, right? That may or may not occur. Possibilities. Potential problematic possibilities. Not very likely, right? Not in this organization, not with what's going on. There's going to be frustration at the end of the game. Sometimes. Excuse me. I'm drinking Sprite too fast. Drinking Sprite like I'm drinking the water. Now I'm over getting gas. But instead of that, let's say, hey, we got a veteran talent. It's already going with a very prominent offense. Right? Let's celebrate. Let's be happy. Why are we creating problems when there are none? Right? Why are we engaging in this game of negativity? See, the negativity is going. The negativity died. I want to say with O'Brien's chin left town. That wasn't quite it. The negativity. I feel like the negativity died when we got rid of Cully. Right? People were happy to have Lovey here. Even though it didn't turn out the way you necessarily wanted it to. Like, people were cool with Lovey being here. You know, you wanted Lovey to do good. I think that's when the slight uptick started. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I have it on the thing. And wait till I got it all the way fixed. So it'll probably have to be now. Like, I was almost, but I was in the last little parts of I guess you could call it the little onboarding process. Right? Shout out to Jerry Key. Appreciate the super sauce, super chat love. Also Black Vegeta, super sauce, super chat love. I'm not convincing myself anything. Did he put up 1,000 yards last year? Right, and then I saw the stat, right? They were talking about I think Fox Sports is out there acting like fucking acting like ESPN. And I told y'all got to be careful with these 4-letter networks. And y'all wonder why, like, sometimes I don't just say a lot and sometimes I'm kind of sporadic with things. Because I don't like to repeat myself a lot. I don't like saying the same shit over and over again. I think that's weird. And then two, a lot of the stats and analytics and things that are being pushed, I don't give a fuck about this shit because that shit really doesn't mean anything. But they put out this stat talking about the Texans are the first team to go out and get what was it? Something like 1,000-yard receiver, a 10-plus sack guy, and Daniel Hunter, and then something with Mixon. I forgot what it was. But we got two. We got Autry too, right? So, like, and it's going to be fun to watch Texas football. All right, so fuck all that. Let's open up the Sauceline. Give me a second. And I'm debating. Yeah, there it was. Shout out to Brandon. Appreciate that. 1,000 receptions, 1,000 yards, and over 10 sacks. You got 2 over 10 sack guys, right? Exactly. Shout out to the military. Yeah, I mean, did you see our playoff game against the Ravens? I mean, anything would have been a slightly improvement on that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's worried about the Bills right now. The Bills ain't even worried about it. Josh Allen trying to get up out of there. No shit. Man, fuck them Rangers, man. Goddamn hate their ass. They cheated. They was back in the trash can. Let's see. 13 wins. I see that. Give me 1 second. I gotta switch the thing over. I don't want to do like it was yesterday. I had the wrong line open. And people trying to call in. So we'll have the 5-minute rule on tonight. I know some people wanted to call in and didn't get a chance to speak on, acquiring Diggs and how they felt about that. We can talk about that. We can talk about if you really truly feel that Diggs is a diva, and if he is, does that matter? Does that concern you? You know what I mean? Does it concern you at all? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, are you saying that I need to bring back the 16-0? Or I guess the 17-0 video now? I got to bring that back. That's how the sauce started. I think this might be the year to bring it back. People have been saying, bring it back, bring back the 17-0, bring back the 16-0. I've been very hesitant. But Hopkins was a damn cross-dresser. Much as I love Hopkins, this fucking fashionable. This fashion sense was just fucking out of there. And yeah, it's beef because the nigga went to go play for Tennessee, so y'all can sit here. So shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, this might be the year, since we got them boys at 45 in the way, this might be the year to bring back the 17-0 video. Shit, we're gonna do the 17-0 live. All right, let's see. Yeah, at any point in time, you can find a receiver getting upset, right? Especially if you're supposed to be a guy, you have a relationship with your quarterback, you're supposed to have an understanding of chemistry. Like, bitch, look, I want to win. And sometimes people put it all on stats, right? I don't think it's always that. You know, if you knew you were wide open, you did your job. And the guy who's supposed to get you the ball did not. You're supposed to be the guy. You're supposed to be the man. And the guy who's supposed to get you the ball cannot get you the ball. If it's a key situation, a crucial play, whatever it may be, and you're a winner and you got the heart of a fucking champion, and the motherfucker makes mistakes, yeah, you're going to be frustrated. Yeah, you're going to be frustrated. Right? So I can see that frustration. Diva, I don't know. I don't know about that. The nigga unfriended his brother. That tells me everything I need to fucking know. These unfollowed his fucking brother. That's all I need to fucking know, man. So shit. Let's see. You say you vote Nate 335. Shout out to 335. Peace. Man, look. All right, we might do a 16-1 video. You know, we're gonna sit out that last game because we're gonna have everything locked in, number one seed and all. That might be what that might be the case. Big Al, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, man, hit that like button. We was in here deep. It was a bunch of haters. They weren't showing no love yesterday. I'm tripping. I got the line open and shit. So that's what we're talking about. We're going to take some calls. We'll rock till... Then I went and got them whole ass lotto ticket. Did not win shit. That bitch like a lot now. We'll rock probably 8:15, 8:30. We'll see how we rocking today. And again, by that time, I'll let y'all know for sure about the second den tonight. Blickety. 2. There we go. It's Thursday. The new fucking did the new Invincible come out? It's fucking Thursday. Oh, my bad. Let me plug the thing in. I was play as fuck up. I was it was in the Discord and it was man, shout out to just had a call. My apologies to whoever just called and I missed your call. Call right back. I'll call you back. You know how I do. So I don't give a shit. I didn't have the headset on the deal. My bad. Play as fuck up. Alrighty. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the Sauceline this evening?
What's up, Honcho? It's Elijah.
Elijah, how you doing this evening, Mr. Elijah?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Every day above ground is a great day for me. So how you feeling initially, Mr. Elijah, about the Texans acquiring Stefon Diggs?
I mean, it's another weapon. Me personally, I like Keenan Allen. I know they were trying to go for Keenan Allen first, but I mean, you can't. I mean, Diggs is a number one. I mean, you can't be mad at it. I mean, it's another number one.
All right. And how do you feel about how Nick was able to acquire Diggs, the moves he made by moving back, and then they said that actually he was the one that initiated the trade or the deal with the Vikings for the number one to move back, and then for him going and picking up Diggs, then cutting his deal short, making it basically a prove-it deal or a rental. How do you feel about that? Would you like to see Diggs here more long-term, or do you think Nick made the smart move?
I think he did the smart thing. It's like you said, he's playing like space checkers,
yeah,
or
quantum physics,
like that.
Quantum physics, space chess. It's just on a whole nother level right now.
Yeah, and to me, I don't know. It seems like a lot of like Grenard, Cashman went to the Vikings. We got Daniil. We got those picks. We flipped it for Diggs. A lot of Texans Vikings stuff seemed like went on this offseason, but yeah, I think he's way ahead of the game.
Okay. Do you think he's done? Do you think that there are any other moves up Nick's sleeve, or are you satisfied with the offseason that he's had up until this point? You're ready for the draft?
I mean, you have to be satisfied at this point. You can't. I can't ask for any more. But like we always say, he's always got something up his sleeve. Ever since that first day of the off season, we were all kind of mad, and he turned it around. I've just decided to let him and D'Amico just sit back and see what they do. I got full faith in them and what they can do. So it's really just about watching it at this point.
Yeah. And I see I see a couple of Bills fans have slid in here. And y'all don't see us in December? No, y'all don't want to see us in December. Don't jinx yourself. Y'all don't want that action. Y'all do not want to see Diggs, but I'll address y'all in a minute.
Nah.
Anyway, so at this point, what do you think the Texans' focus lies when it comes to the draft? What do you think they're targeting? Is it a best player available situation, or do you think they have their mind set on somebody specific?
I mean, it seems like they really like Edgerrin Cooper from A&M. I mean, I think they could add a little more, I think they should add another linebacker, maybe another corner, but they've already signed so many corners. I don't know how much they want to, maybe they go later in the draft or interior O-line, but then they got so many young guys there. They could go any way would improve the team. And like I said, I completely trust them, so it's not even whatever they do, I'm with it.
Is it Nick that's kind of changed your level of comfort with just kind of sitting back to wait and see what happened? Because I know in the past we've seen things and they don't go our way, we miss out on talent, or it just seems like we end up getting the bad end of most of the deals that we get into. Does Nick just kind of give you a feeling of confidence? Are you just more interested in what he's going to pull out of it? Like, what is it do you think about Nick that has kind of changed the GM feeling around here?
I mean, I think it's just that we've seen him, you saw him, obviously his first few years, y'all talked about it before, he's working with nothing. He's trying to get out of a bad situation with Deshaun and all that. But, I mean, once, we saw him get Will, you saw him get CJ, you saw him get these one-year deals for, like, Dalton Schultz, Noah Brown, guys who contributed. So you kind of just, whatever happens. If they do bad, you kind of have to let it happen.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that. All right. So what do you think at this point on paper? And it's kind of a question I was asking a lot of people yesterday. Who do you fear in the AFC or the NFL otherwise, as the Texans are currently constructed on paper?
There's nobody you can fear. Obviously, I think Wink said it yesterday. You got to give Mahomes and Andy Reid their respect because you saw it last year. Nobody thought they were going to do what they did. And other than that, I wouldn't even say the only thing that I would be scared of is if, it's a close game in the fourth, but we got CJ. So I think if we played them, it depends on, we got to see how the offense looks, obviously, because on paper you would think, like you said, it's score every drive. But if it came down to it, I think it would just be who has the ball last between anybody else messing with us, really.
Okay. All right. I have no further questions. Any other thoughts that you have on, just kind of the overall situation going on with the Texans, the Diggs, acquiring Diggs, and anything else?
Yeah, I want to comment on, everyone's talking about Diggs is a diva, Diggs is that, but his first year in Buffalo, first 2 years in Buffalo, however, when he was, going crazy, 100 catches, 1,500 yards, and they were winning. You saw, nobody was talking about that diva stuff. The only times you see him get frustrated and aggravated is when Josh Allen, like you said, throws a crucial pick or makes a dumb decision or this, that, or Kirk Cousins is throwing the ball to Thielen when Diggs is obviously better. Now he's got a QB that is going to get him the ball on time, when he wants it, where he wants it, accuracy, and what more can you ask for a receiver?
Okay. And so, let's say that this proven deal is successful, right? Like you said, he's got a guy that's going to get him the ball. He's got an offense that's going to work for him. Do you believe, if we were just to make a guess, an educated guess at this point, does Diggs get extended here in Houston, or is this kind of a one-year thing?
It just comes down to how he plays and how he acts. I think he wants to be in Houston. He unfollowed his brother, like you said, but he's close to his family. And I think he's under contract if we want him till 27, I want to say. But I know they can void it if he becomes a mess. But
yeah, I think that. So did they already? Because I thought they, maybe I misread it, but I thought they said that they already did void the last 3 years off the contract, and then that's how they were able to pay him. So basically,
maybe.
So maybe they essentially made. Now again, I could have misread it, but I believe that's what they said. So essentially, it's basically a 1 year rental. If he doesn't come back, you're not taking no cap hit. So it's already been voided. Okay, cool. Yeah. So they already have voided. So yes, and with that move being made, do you think that if it has been voided, that he's gonna that they re-extend it or they restructure the contract, I guess, if you would?
I think it just comes down to how how he plays. I'm sure he's going to be on his best behavior because if this is a 1 year deal, he's going to, he's probably going to get his last contract in the NFL, want to make as much money as he can, play as good as he can or whatever. And, we got Nico coming up too. I'm sure he knows that. So he's going to have to ball out. And if he balls out, you got to pay him, especially if he brings us to that next level.
Yeah. I agree. Especially you can have a core like that. It's a literal triple threat, and then you have Schultz and Brown who can go off in their own right, at any given time. And then let's not forget about Mixon coming out the backfield. I'm excited to see it. I haven't been this excited to see a Texans offense since Foster and Johnson were on the field together. It's
going to be a. Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's going to be a show.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. All right, Mr. Elijah. Well, I appreciate we went a little over the 5 minute rule, but it's all good. It was a good conversation. I definitely appreciate you calling in and getting the party started in the sauce thing and spilling some sauce with me, man.
Yes, sir. Of course. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Shout out to Elijah.
Later.
All right. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Foster was poetry. Foster No, they, they used to call Clyde the Glide. And Foster was the real Glide in Houston. Clyde lost a little bit of his glide by the time he got out of here. He was glide off Elijah One. But shit, the fucking Foster, that motherfucker look. Y'all know that little dance everybody be doing now? That's how Foster used to look like he was running. Where the little dance, little air dance, where the nigga don't look like he touching the fucking, we don't look like he touching the ground. What do y'all call it? The little Haitian kid did it. Then the other little Asian kid did it, and it went like super big. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The little dude did it on the track. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Anyway, that's how Foster used to look like when he was fucking running, man. Like it was a whole different kind of thing. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the Sauceline this evening?
Dre.
Oh, Dre.
Yeah.
One. Dre, you've been MIA, but it's all good. It's always good to hear from you, so it's good to know
Yeah.
that you chop it up with it.
Yeah.
All right, so
We'll talk about it later.
oh yeah, absolutely. So talk to me, Mr. Dre.
Okay, before I get in on this, I gotta send a shout out to J Mel. What's up? Yeah. One thing people are getting confused with Diggs is the problems with him started because of Josh Allen using him too much, not because of him missing him. That the offensive coordinators in Buffalo had to pull him away and basically say, okay, this half you're not using Diggs at all. And I'm not sure how much of that Diggs actually knew about. So every other target was available to Allen except for Diggs. And then towards the second half of the season, when they started letting him use him a little bit more, everybody was double teaming Diggs. So then they had to try to find other ways to disguise getting the ball to him. Diggs is a distraction, but a good distraction. Like, he'll run his mouth off and do shit, but he's keeping his teammates in line. He's making sure everybody in the game is in the game mentally. He'll let stuff go on for the media to go talk about, but inside the house, everything's clean. Like, I just got back from Buffalo earlier today. I was there. And a lot of people are missing him already. It was funny watching jerseys that sell for $150 go down to $50.
But you know what?
And
oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
And it's something I got to say to Texman. I'm glad that you gave us, that view on it, because we know that Allen, he won't have to worry about getting overused here. You won't have to get he'll have the like good credit. He'll have perfect utilization in this Texans offense. But the thing
he knows the slot he's going into when he comes to Texas. Yeah. In Buffalo, he believed he was the number one guy. Everything should be going to him. But coming to Texas now, and to Houston, he knows where he's going to fit in. So I'm sure he's going to have his ego in check. But like the distraction part, he's still going to be doing what he does.
But here's my thing, real quick, and this is for the Texans fans, because I'll be ADHD something. Diggs has way more character than WD-40, because as soon as Diggs got traded, you know what he did? He put out a message to the fans. Remember before the motherfuckers checked that? That's why I said that Deshaun was a piece of shit. That's why he was a real piece of shit. Is because Deshaun never addressed the city when he left. The city that invested in him, the city that had faith in his motherfucking funky-fingered ass. No pun intended. Pun probably intended. But, yeah. So shout out to Diggs for being a man of character and showing Buffalo some love, unlike Dirty Finger Watson. Okay. Sorry for the interruption.
And for the people who are judging stuff off stats with Diggs, his stats are underinflated because they took him away as a weapon. And for games, they would not let Allen use him as a target.
Terrible. So you feel like Diggs made Allen look better than Allen really is?
Nah. Like, they had some good receivers. Like, Diggs is gone, Gabe is gone, but the world's going to learn a new receiver. He showed a little bit of spark last season. I saw it in him the season before and the season before that. Khalil Shakir. He's going to come out as the Bills' top receiver. Like, I don't care who they sign or what happens. The worst he's going to fall is number 2, but he's already shown that he can do number 2 job and he can do number 1 job.
Okay.
Just nobody knows him yet. So that's for the Bills fans in the chat.
Okay. Well, like I said, I feel like he's gonna come in. He's gonna fit right in.
And just one thing for all the Houston fans that are talking about Houston didn't do nothing against the Ravens. All I have to say about that is any given Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, man. Again, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that happens twice, right? That doesn't happen
exactly.
twice.
I didn't think it was going to happen once.
Yeah.
It almost didn't happen once.
Yeah. Like I said, motherfuckers just got tired. Second half got a little out of control. But yeah, we just it is what it is. I'm not tripping. Like I said, at this point, but I'm not concerned about it at all in the slightest. Like I don't think anybody. You're gonna have your losses. Like you say, they give it something. There's gonna be days that the Texans lined up that they should smoke somebody. But
right,
things just may not go their way. It could be a situation like last year's Jags game, like the Jags game, the game that the Jags actually won. That they fucking, oh my goodness, that fucking bullshit ass game. And people get, some teams are gonna get wins, right? But sometimes it'll go away. Yeah.
And on a related note to that is who saw the Astros pitcher throwing a no-hitter on Monday?
I watched that bitch.
Who saw that coming?
The Astros fucking talent mill is ridiculous. Like, where do whoever their scouting department is, I mean, like, Nick Caserio and the Astros, they're on some next level shit too, bro. Like, they might be in cahoots.
Wouldn't surprise me. Because, I don't know, like, a lot of things in sports seem like the Hunger Games to me. The players might not know things are fixed, but some of the officials know it. A coach here or there might know it. And things will swing one way, or they'll swing it to swing one way for a player or a team. And players can overcome some hurdles, but... Like, I seen Mahomes run.
Oh, man.
And Allen runs better than him. And that's an embarrassment for him as a black man.
Oh, man, y'all don't want to get me started on my thoughts on the whole Patrick Mahomes blackness argument. I got a lot of flack for that last time. I got a lot of smoke for expressing my thoughts on Patrick Mahomes a while back. Doesn't mean my feelings have changed. Oh, shit. Doesn't mean that my feelings have changed. I'm just saying. I don't know too many niggas putting ketchup on their steak. Doesn't seem like a culturally associated behavior. You know what I mean? But if it gets us credit for some Super Bowls in the win book, I guess. I'm not going to say anything too political. I'll save that for the den. But you know how that goes. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Man, look. Oh yeah, his daddy is a nigga. Like, Patrick Mahomes Sr. is I would like to call him a hard ER. If you feel me, like that, Patrick Mahomes, daddy, nigga. I kick it with that nigga. Like, shit, we could be cool. Patrick Mahomes Jr. or whatever, I don't want to hang with that nigga. I mean, look, I don't want that nigga autograph. Nothing. Like, no. Like,
even Kelsey don't want to hang with him.
Bro, Patrick seemed like the biggest square in the world. That Patrick daddy seemed like a cool motherfucker. Like, I would say go get a DNA test, but he's rich as shit, so don't go get a DNA test. Just keep it like it is. It's better how it is. Cause his something got lost in translation, bro. Like, something got fucking lost in translation. Like, Patrick Mahomes is these square. Like, man, come on. I'd rather hang with Brock Osweiler. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Oh shit. Yeah, ain't no fucking way, man. Yeah, look. Now that I lost my fucking train of thought. But yeah, you know, the Chiefs. You have to respect the Chiefs. You have to commend the Chiefs on what they're going to do. They are going to be a threat. But the question is, at this point, are the Texans ready to go toe to toe with the Chiefs? And if it's only a 1-year deal, and they are, how much more valuable does that make Diggs? If you have, say, you have a good run, and Diggs is a significant contributor to that. How much more valuable does that make him? How does that impact Nico?
Because on the Diggs side of it, him wanting to stay in Houston will all depend on how the team does this year and whether he believes he can win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, everybody knows Patrick Mahomes. And I brought a Whataburger to Kansas City because I just thought I'd like to share the good taste of Whataburger with everybody in Kansas City. Fucking ever since that fucking Whataburger got put in Kansas City, Whataburger quality as a company has gone down. And I know what I'm saying is blasphemy.
It got watered down?
Yeah, it got watered down, right? It got what the hell? Like, ever since they got sold to that shit, I think that company, that Chicago company, they said they bought a few years back. Like, and I hate to be a hater, right? Because I love me some Whataburger. I did. But things have not been just not been the same, bro. Like, am I saying this on my own? Look, that's why ain't nobody got a response to the sauce, because I'm not just gonna say some shit and fuck it all up. No, and here's my thing. Wait. I didn't say In-N-Out was better, right? One, I refuse to ever, as a God-loving Texan, right? I refuse to say In-N-Out. I refuse to taste In-N-Out. I'm not gonna eat In-N-Out. Get this fucking In-N-Out burger out of my fucking head. No, right? I'm not consuming In-N-Out. I'm not getting in a line. I would be damned if I would get in a line for In-N-Out. I'd be damned if I spent my money. I would be damned if I spent somebody else's money in oxygen and effort to walk up to the counter, even to whip the car around in the drive. No, right? No, I'm not even going to examine. I'm not even going to acknowledge In-N-Out, right? Might be like out and in. They ain't going. But the quality of because Whataburger's quality was so much more superior to In-N-Out that it could go down in quality and still be better than In-N-Out. But it's just Whataburger lately. It's not been what it used to be. Right? Could be the locations I'm going to.
Like White Castle?
I've never had White Castle. I don't know White Castle. I had, you could buy the, go into the freezer section. And if you would go into the freezer section, you could get the, I think it's 6 or 8 pack, and then you throw them in the stove. That's the only White Castle burgers that I've had. I haven't had an actual White Castle burger.
They ain't that good.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They just have a name.
So yeah, I'm going on a tangent. Is Wendy's? Look, see, this is what's happening when y'all be calling the sauce, because look, we'll have those conversations. I fuck with Checkers. Shout out to Big Steve. I get insulted. People have said it. Like, let me correct myself. I fuck with Checkers fries. Okay. The burgers are solid. They're solid, right? They're good, but like I fuck with Checkers fries. Yeah. See, I'm out. See, look. I'm getting flack now. See, look what I'm saying? Checkers mid. See, I was talking about Freddy Steak Burgers. Motherfuckers talking about, I don't fuck with Freddy Steak Burgers ass. See, that's why you ain't allowed to have an opinion on shit. Somebody gonna take it and try to dismantle your shit. See, that's why I can't talk to y'all in the DN as it is. All right, that's the BT. But any other thoughts you would like to share, Mr. Dre, on the Bills and the Texans and the exchange for Stefon Diggs?
I think the Texans got off good with it because a 2nd-round pick, and then they get like a 4th and 5th along with Diggs.
Yeah, I think it was it's not even this year's second, like next year's second. So
yeah,
which is great.
So, to me, if you can get him just for a second and alone, that's good. You get a couple more picks. They made out like Bams because Buffalo got nothing.
Yeah, not really.
Well, a second round pick. But.
Oh yeah, I mean you got a little bit of capital that you can't even use till next year because you got to figure out your money matters this year. So yeah. Okay. That's a BT. Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
All right. Well, shout out to Mr. Dre. I definitely went all the way over the way. Y'all see, y'all be having me on these tangents. I can't help it. But shout out to Dre, man. I appreciate you calling and sharing your thoughts this evening, man.
All right. Good time speaking.
Yeah, bet that.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bet that.
All right.
For sure. Already. Oh, what has got you on hold? Is the thing working? Cool. Let's see if that thing is. I hope the fucking little cue is working because it's supposed to have it where y'all, if you call, then the next caller. But I don't be seeing the. I guess it technically can't be a missed call if it's not. If you don't hold. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like here's my thing. Like I'm saying that the quality is not the same. It's something's just off. But the thing about that is, it's still better than fucking In and Out, right? Whataburger saved many a life late night after the club, right? It has saved many a life. If Whataburger saved your life late night after the club, put a 1 in the chat. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling in to the Sauceline this evening?
What's the motherfucking deal, my guy?
What's going down? Excuse me. What's going on? So we talking Diggs, man. How you feeling about the whole situation with Stefan Diggs? Is he a diva?
Shit, based on what we heard, yeah, he is. But I never was a fan of the nigga nowhere, to be honest. And shit, at the same time, I'm not stupid. Yeah. I know what the nigga brings to the table, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, by us acquiring the nigga or whatever, I'm best believe they had CJ's input on that shit.
Oh,
absolutely. I also heard CJ, and I also heard CJ was recruiting that nigga Pro Bowls as well, bro. So, it might work.
Okay. So, excuse me. Nah, but so after and then value CJ's input, you seen him kicking it with Tank, you seen him kicking it with CJ, you seen obviously that they built some kind of chemistry. Obviously, I'm not saying that there's some anything illegal actions going on, but if somebody happened to say a little birdie told me, or hey, coach, I'd really be interested in going after so and so. And if so and so's where they had telling their team, hey, I'd really be interested in you guys working out a deal with so and so if I'm not going to stay here, blah blah blah. And maybe some words get passed around the right way, and then the situation gets relayed, right? So, I think it's very important one that they do value that their team, their players' input, because I think that's valuable in building that rapport between your teammates and your coaching staff. But yeah.
But before you finish, my bad, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, I honestly believe, bro, every offensive weapon that they get CJ in on it, bro. I wouldn't even give a fuck if it's a lineman or something, bro. I honestly think that he earned that type of respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nick can be an asshole and be like, man, shut the fuck up. I'm a manager. We player. Let me do this. But I don't think he's doing that, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I think he including this nigga on, getting his input on every decision, as well as the Nico Rhymes.
Okay. Do you think that's a mistake that coaches in the past may have made, or do you think that a coach should do what's best for his game plan?
We don't know that because we don't know if every team did this. You know what I'm saying? So, I would think that they would ask, get their players' input on certain players and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't, I'm 50-50 on this. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta ask you something because I heard you mention Theo and Stefan Diggs.
I didn't say no. That's why I had to say it. I didn't say that they was on the same caliber. But I'm just saying
because I had got a phone call. And I couldn't finish what the fuck you said. I just wanted to want you to clarify that.
No, come on now. I've said some ridiculous things in my day, but nothing so ridiculous. But my deal is like T.O. could occasionally be a problem. He said some not so nice things about who was it, Jeff Garcia? The nigga was working out in his driveway, you feel me? The nigga was doing like but would you want T.O. on your team? Absolutely. Would you want to play against T.O.?
Yeah.
Fuck no, you wouldn't want to play against him, but you would want it. You shit. Come on, bro. Like, hey, if you would sit here and say, well, I wouldn't take T.O. on my team because there's that, you don't want to win. You don't want to fucking win. So my thing is motherfuckers that be passionate like that have a heart for winning, usually. We see one side of it, and so it's easy to make fun of motherfuckers, but I think it's more so how you respond to that shit. And what happens is when people see somebody upset on the sideline, and they don't like it, and they all of a sudden you this and you that, but you don't really know what's going on. Like, all I see a difference between passion and a difference between diva. Just because a motherfucker's flashy off the field doesn't necessarily mean they're a diva on the field. I think it's a difference. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta clarify the two. And that's
right.
But yeah, so, it's all good. But like I say, I don't think there's going to be a problem here. These boys that came together, obviously the relationship between him and Josh Allen probably just wasn't really there or is not what it was if he already intermingling. Because you got to understand something. It sounds weird, so we'll throw a no Diddy out here in front of it. But a quarterback and they number one receiver is almost like a relationship. Like a marriage at most. You see your quarterback, your number one receiver talking to another quarterback. Motherfucker got a contract coming up, like a divorce or some shit. You talking about a pending divorce. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit gonna matter. You feel me? I got you, Jamie. I'm gonna make sure you get your call in. If we gotta push I don't want to push the DN10, but if we got to, we got it. Because I might need to push the DN10 because whatever. But yeah, so like, it's so, if you see your boy over there, so he's supposed to be your boy, they're supposed to, hey man, we gonna win it all next year, it's me and you forever, right? And you see this nigga over there kicking it with some young up and coming quarterback. Nigga just won a couple of awards, the new hot item, the new flavor of the week, what I'm saying? They over there giggling and sniggling and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna feel a certain type of way, right? So it's a relationship, and so it's like cheating. So you already was having a conversation, you already cheating. It was just a matter of getting the deal done and making it official. Maybe, just because you used to act like that for you, don't mean like he gonna act like that over here with us. You feel me? So
Right. And I'm gonna say this, my nigga. With that move, bro, with us getting Stefan Diggs, it's AFC Championship of butts, my nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if we can get past, put it like this, I'll say this. If the team's not in it, we smoking any motherfucking body that come our way. So and no motherfucking body scare me, bro.
So you feel
like nobody scare me.
So bro, even with the exit that the Texans took last year, you feel like with this team right now, if they were put in that same situation, that they would be able to compete with Baltimore?
We would have smashed motherfucking Baltimore.
Okay.
We would have smashed Baltimore, bro. I'm so confident in next year. I'm already thinking about the first round bye, bro. That's how confident I am. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never been this confident in the Texas team in forever. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I'm thinking, bro. Like if we can just imagine if the Chiefs don't even make it to the AFC. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man, we going to the ship, my nigga. And man, I'm saying that shit right now, bro. That's the only team I feel that's gonna still give us problems because they already had their shit together.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, who knows? We might beat them. You feel me?
Yeah.
But man, bro, I'm saying it right now, bro. This AFC or butts, bro. Straight up. And if we can get past whoever in the AFC, we winning the motherfucking ship, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
not only we going to the ship, we gonna win that bitch. I believe.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like if we get in that bitch, we gotta win that bitch. Look, man, look. All I know is this, right? So here's the thing. Here's the whole deal with it. It's that the Texans are all in. I feel like they've communicated that. They see what they got in C.J. Stroud. You got him on a rookie contract. You got Dale. You got some guys that are young and extremely dynamic. Nick is gonna wheel and deal with the 1 year deal. You know what I'm saying? And I think you have to go all in now, because when it comes time to pay CJ, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga what the fuck he want.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're gonna have to pay CJ. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the day got to end. You know what I'm saying? In the wise words of Glorilla. At the end of the day got to end. So when you got to pay CJ, you know what I mean? It's going to be a nice check. So you want to go all in now while you can afford it, because you know right now CJ Stroud is capable, with the right team around him, of getting you to a Super Bowl. He is capable of doing it now. But, again, you have to put the right team around him. And I think, to me, this has always been the formula with young quarterbacks that you've seen have success. When they've shown a good rookie year, and I don't think any of them have shown a year as good as C.J. Stroud, you have to go get them protection, and you have to get them weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what good teams do, or that's what teams who tend to have that success do. And that's what the Texans are doing. They're going all in.
And I'm going to say this. I think C.J. is an unselfish dude to the point that when his contract year come up, I think he'll take less money just to bring somebody else in just to help him win, my nigga. I don't think he's gonna be greedy like that, bro.
Maybe, but you can't fault him if he is. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, not at all. If he take his money, hey, my nigga, you deserve it. Shit, he deserves it now. You ask me, shit, but I'm just that's just my point of view of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but I just think he that humble dude that he'll take a little bit of a pay cut just to bring somebody else in and help us win, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, because money only enhance who you are, bro, who you really are. So, like, we gonna see. I mean, but if you, like you say, if he take his money, hey, shit, he will deserve. I won't be mad at him. But shit, that's just how I feel about the nigga, bro.
Okay.
You know, the nigga I'm worried about is Tank. Give that nigga some money. I think he gonna lose this motherfucking mind,
man,
bro.
Why you think that? He just look wild. I don't think my boy gonna just you making Tank seem like he gonna crash out, man. I think Tank gonna be good. Because if he would, he'd have crashed out by now. Because again, if you talking about that, it only take. Look, he'll be all right. Tank gonna be just fine, man. I don't think Tank gonna be an issue. I think his mind on the right track. I think he got the wrong bead on my man.
Hey, bro, I love Tank, but I'm just giving you my point of view, bro. I hope I'm wrong, my nigga.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong, but shit, I think we gonna have to keep an eye on this nigga, man. Like, nigga, he's making these millions, fucking around with these hoes in the strip club and shit, nigga, man. Hey, it's Houston. You feel me? So,
Look. You're right. I can't say nothing about that. I can't say nothing about it. Look, it's happened to the best of them. So, shit, you know, it is what it is. I think he's going to be all right, man. Look, he's going to be all right. He's going to keep it clear.
Man, I'm going to ask you this, and I'm going to get off the phone, bro. Like, what you feel? Do you feel like it's AFC or bust, or like how you feeling like about this thing, bro? That's even half of the draft.
Man, look, I'm in the same boat. I feel like they don't have any other option. Like at this point, if you're investing this much to not get us to the next level and them shit, the next level isn't really a high bar. We're talking about winning the second playoff game consecutively.
Right.
You know what I mean? To sniff the AFC championship. Just to say that, it was us too. We was at least at the top of the division. You know, let us know we're trending in the right direction. But the only way to do that is to win, is to see that we are competing with the top dog. We were there at one point in time, and then we had a 4-game slide, something like that. That we lost a couple of games, and we had a chance to play for, I want to say, the number 1 seed a couple of years back. Was that second season?
Right.
Not the second season, but the second playoff season.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
And then when you lose it, you fumbled it, right? You fumbled that bitch. And then so now you're looking at it like that was really the high bar right there. Honestly, that's the marker. So talking about win us a good 14 plus games, and then to secure a bye week, and then not only bye week, you want to see the AFC Championship. But
hey man, I feel it, bro. I think this could be our year, my nigga. Not this year, but so next year.
yeah,
Man, that's just how I feel, bro. Shit, but like I say, it's either AFC or bust, my nigga. It ain't no motherfucking way, in my opinion, that we can't make it there. And shit, with Baltimore, they lost to Queen and somebody else. They not the same thing. Buffalo damn sure not the same thing. I'm not even worried about Miami, bro. I don't know who they got or who they picked up or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm not even worried about them, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm not tripping on
man. This our year, man. This our year, bro. But that's all I got, bro. If you gonna be on tomorrow, nigga, I don't know why I'm not getting my notifications. I don't know what the fuck going on. But hey, I'm in this bitch tomorrow, bro. Shit, I'm finished knocking out the rest of these miles and I'm gone, bro.
All right, well, that's a bet, man. Appreciate you calling. Stay safe on that road, man. Appreciate you spilling some sauce with me, man.
Already, my nigga.
Already. Shout out to TD, man. Appreciate you calling in. Man, look. It's a great day, my friend, to be a Texans fan. Again, and that's the thing. Like, even though we talk a lot of shit, it's not a high bar. We just want to see progress. Like, we know we got the quarterback. Now we got the quarterback. There's no more concern about that. Because what you saw from Deshaun was that first year was like, yeah, this kid is amazing. And then that was abrupt. What you saw from CJ was a well-executed, precise. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do you have called into the Sauceline this evening? I almost said the motherfucking deal.
It's the man of many names. Some say Logo Lamel. Some say Josh Hardaway Jr. Some even say Josh Irwin. And others say Mystic Mel. But never a hoe or a lame.
Jay, motherfucking Mystic Mel, how you feeling about the acquisition of one Stefon Diggs by the Houston Texans?
That's why he's the GOAT. I tried to tell y'all this man was cooking. We all in the sauce. We know what it takes to create sauce. It creates a master chef. And that nigga Nick hit y'all with a chef's kiss.
Man, hey, it did. Like I say, you can't predict it. You can try, you can spy, you can lie. But you just can't beat that guy. Like, that nigga Nick is on a whole nother level with it. He's been hated on. He's been insulted. And I want to see. Did somebody steal? I think somebody commented today that they were still out on it. I got to go back and look at the comments. Somebody said that they were still out on Nick Caserio. Somebody in the sauce left a comment. I need to see who that was. But what do you think this acquisition of Stefon Diggs does for the Houston Texans? Does this really instantly make them a contender, in your opinion?
I think they were already a contender. I think this just solidifies it even more. It gives you exactly what we were hoping they would do in the draft, which is give you another option at receiver in case one of our guys goes down. But it gives you maybe the best option that you could hope for, which is a legitimate number one option. So now you got potentially 3 number one receivers out there at the same damn time. And whoever commented saying they were still out on Nick, we don't need to go and find that comment because that person has lost their damn mind. We need apologies from Ray Ray. Because I told this man he was out here playing 4D chess. That man told me he was playing Chinese checkers. And my nigga Nick has never played any form of checkers in his life. He's upper echelon. He plays games of skill and games of thought. And like you said earlier, he's playing quantum physics chess out here. They can't see him. They can't touch him. He's John Cena reincarnated, if you will.
You feel me? Man, I'm trying to tell y'all. See, the thing is, y'all don't understand. Nick is moving as a GM like a player carrying the football, right? You know what I'm saying? It takes a little bit for him to pick up a little steam, a little momentum. But once he gets going, you can't stop him. He's only gotten better as the years have progressed. With what he had to come out with, what he had to work with, you cannot.
I'll do you one better, Honcho.
What you got?
I'll do you one better. He was a running back in the stretch concept. He was just waiting on his blocks, baby.
Oh. I can't. Look, hold on. Let me put that back up there for y'all. I want to think this was, what's that, from 33rd pick, I think? Let me show you this little stat if y'all missed this yesterday, right? This is what he converted. Remember, we were talking about where we were with Deshaun. The man is a masterpiece. The man, look, shout out to Rick Smith. We love you. We appreciate you. Without you, we're not here. Fuck Bill O'Brien. We don't give a fuck about you. But this motherfucking, I forgot his motherfucking name. I'm not thinking about everybody else's motherfucking name. Nicky Caserio, Nick Scissors. I think he's went beyond expectation. Like, Nicky's playing Madden. Like, all the shit you want to happen. Come on, when have the Texans ever addressed all the needs, well, pretty much all the needs that we've been concerned about in a free agency, much less an off season?
Not never. In the history of niggerdom, not never. And to all the people saying that Diggs is a diva, let me tell y'all something. For one, any nigga that's ever been him is some percentage of diva. That's you can't get both. You know, you can't get one without the other. No. That just is what it is. Yeah. But two, you got to look at the moments where his diva-ness comes out. It's in winning time, baby. In the times where I know I'm the best goddamn receiver on this motherfucking field. Why is you not throwing me the ball? That's when it come out. It don't come out in the first quarter. It don't come out in garbage time. It come out when the game is on the line and you should be throwing me the damn ball. And how can you be mad at that?
Well, you shouldn't be.
It come out when Josh Allen is being a dipshit and trying to throw to all these no names when you got a bona fide number one out there running around getting wide open.
Yeah. Like I said, you don't have to worry about that problem anymore, though. It's gonna be ugly. Like, what do you?
And another thing, to point to Nick's genius, because you know he did his due diligence before he made this trade.
Yeah.
I ain't seeing nobody make this point and connecting the dots, letting the math doing the science. Who was a Texas great that played with Diggs on both teams?
You said who was what now?
I said who was a Texas?
He's cutting out.
Team. So I might not consider him a great. That might be a little bit of a reach.
You said who was a Texans player that played with
Keenum.
Oh,
the great Case Keenum.
Yeah.
The second half of the Minneapolis Miracle.
Yeah. That's very.
He was his backup. He was his backup in Buffalo. If you think Nick didn't call Case up and say, "Hey man, give me the scoop on this guy," is he really like that?
Murder was the case. Yeah. Look, see y'all dive in Case. Y'all see y'all who was hating on Case, want Case to get up out of here. Case, put this shit in place. Put that in your face.
He's trying to win, and he tired of these sorry motherfuckers not throwing him the ball when it's winning time.
You feel me? But sometimes, like I say, you gotta take the good with the bad. I think the bad was due to the good, really, because he really wanted to win something. He really was trying to do something, but people, they didn't want to see him shining. But it is what it is. But he gonna shine over here. We're gonna be good over here in Houston because we ain't tripping on it.
Because the thing is with us, all you gotta do is get open, baby. CJ Coleridge Stroud, he gonna get you that ball, baby.
You feel me?
You ain't gotta do no complaining, because if you ain't getting the ball, you wasn't open.
Yeah.
Or somebody got open first.
Man,
but either way, it ain't gonna be no complaining because you're gonna be celebrating in the end zone with your teammates. So.
You got to think about this though, because if these guys, especially all three of them, have a competitive nature in them, right? And you have all three of these guys have a competitive nature in them, so you're gonna be fighting for your route to get up because you know them other two niggas is fighting for their route to get, and it's going to be so it's all gonna be a competition within a competition. You ain't just beating your man because if you want this ball, you know CJ gonna deliver that motherfucker. But like you said,
right.
Whoever is open first. So this is going to be good because it's going to bring out that competitive spirit on the field, that friendly competitive spirit, and it's going to push them to go harder. And again, you can't sleep on Schultz. You can't sleep on Brown when he's on the field. Shit, I can't sleep on Mixon either. Like so, again, this offense is going to be extremely fun to watch because everybody knows they have an opportunity to eat in this offense.
It's one word when I think of this offense.
What's that?
Potent.
Potent. Oh. That's a good one.
This shit gonna be potent. This shit gonna be grade A gas. This shit gonna be premium. and it's gonna get you to your destination.
What's that? What the fuck did I do with that thing? The 93?
93, baby.
So at this point, what do the Texans need to address in the draft?
It's kind of a take your pick, you know. I still think they got one more move they're going to make. I ain't going to give too much away because, you know, we got some shit coming, honcho. You want to go ahead and tell them what we got coming?
No, they're not ready for it.
Can I go ahead?
They're not ready for it.
They're not ready?
They're
okay.
not ready for it.
All right.
They're not ready for it. But
yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but it's going to be another move made. I think they just waiting for one thing to happen. But I think they're going to address the secondary. I'll just leave it at that. And this might happen after the draft. So if they don't do it in the draft, don't worry. It's going to get handled. You know, just some cap things they're going to let play out first.
Okay.
But as far as the draft, man, don't be surprised if we still move back up to the first. That's all I got to say.
You don't think the Texans are out of it? Okay. I can fuck with that.
And just remember the number 25. Remember who said it first.
All right. Put that in. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, okay. So the Texans are not quite done. You think that there's another potent addition that will be added to the Texans team that fans will be happy to have. Okay.
Right. In the secondary. And don't be surprised if we draft another receiver.
So you don't think they've done this? Might be just in case.
Don't be surprised we draft another receiver.
Yeah, and then you still got Sims out there too. I forgot about fucking Sims because he is he's definitely a speed threat. So yeah, you got just a lot going on, man. That Texas offense is going to be fast. And it's going to be shit. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be real fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? As long as that front can hold up, it's going to be. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Yeah, season can't come fast enough. Okay, all right. Any other thoughts that you have on the Texans acquiring Diggs or the Diva allegations or any other Texans-related situations?
No, I just want to say once again, shout out to Nick Caserio, the GOAT. I think it's confirmed. Yeah. I don't think there's any more argument. Wow. If you want to argue with your mama. Also, greatest Texas offseason of all time. I said it 2 weeks ago. I'll say it again. If y'all want to hold on to that J-Joe offseason, go ahead if you want to, but you're holding on for dear life because it's not even close. I just can't wait for the season, man. I know everybody else excited. You know, big things coming for the Sauce, big things coming for the Texans. Big pause on both of those. Y'all keep rocking with us. We're going to keep rocking with y'all.
Terrible.
And fuck Trill. I just felt like it was right. Fuck Trill. And Broderick. And I feel like I'm complete. I feel like that's all I got to say. You know, and we got some big news coming. I'm about to get off the phone. I got to go rabbit.
All right. Kill all them wabbits. Shout out to you.
It's rabbit.
This nigga Jay, man. Oh, yeah. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you calling in, spilling some sauce with me this evening, man.
That's a bad, bro. Appreciate you having me on.
All right. That's a BET, man. Oh, shit. That's funny. All right. So here's the deal. I need to take care of something. Definitely have to push the DN to 10. So I'll give y'all a heads up on that. It's a pending right now, right? I didn't time myself so well with that fucking super late dead stream. It was a good stream though. The Discord conversation after that was really good. We might be Tuesday and then on a Thursday. I think that might be we might substitute the den for a Tubi watch. And let somebody pick it because I don't know if we'll run a second one tonight. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, so I guess I should tell that to the den folks, right? With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. We'll get ready to wind it down here. This was a huge acquisition by the Texans. Again, it's more than just picking up Diggs. It's the way that it was masterfully done. It's letting the fans know that we're competing now. We're not waiting a couple of years till we get a couple of, we're all in right now. We're not, it's an energy, like I say, that's being presented. Somebody said, I haven't watched the movie Tommy Boy. I'm going to watch that bitch. I haven't watched the movie Tommy Boy. But somebody says Tommy Boy saves the company at the end of the movie. Oh, I don't think we call him Tommy Boy no more. He's that cool kid, Cal. No, he's Cal, the true player McNair. And we've always been knowing that Cal was a true player over here in the Sauce, right? Oh, shit. Oh, we've always known that Cal was a true player over here in the Sauce. So, again, I thank each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Again, y'all are what makes the Sauce so special. Each and one of you fresh ingredients who watch the show. Like I say, you could be anywhere. You could be rocking with anything. And, matter of fact, y'all been fucking with the Sauce, man. It's nothing but love. I appreciate y'all, man. Nah, but with that being said, I don't know. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to be Thursday at the den. Anyway, y'all take care of yourselves, man. Sauce Nation, wherever you may be, man. Just be safe. You know, it's crazy out there. Make sure you let your loved ones know that you love them, right? You never know when people go. So, I ain't trying to end that on a somber note. You like, what the hell, man? We have a good stream. You got all depressing. We got a couple of days till the fucking eclipse. You better call some motherfuckers. But I appreciate y'all, man, too. You too, Robbie. Man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, for real. It's much love, dog. It shouldn't be that difficult to let people know that you love them. And the fact that you taking your time. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, when I say value your time, I fucking mean that shit. Like, you could be multitasking, but if you got the sauce in the background, like, there's a reason everybody's fighting for your time, your attention. The apps are trying to fight for your attention. The TV fighting for your attention. All that shit fighting for your attention. And so the fact that you throw a little bit over this way for the sauce, that means so much more than, you know, you really are sharing a part of your life with me, especially if you're watching this shit live, like this is real-time shit. So I appreciate y'all for that, man. There's nothing but love. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of all, y'all stay saucy. And we out.